Hey there, I'm Siegel. I'm the director of Streamline Tutors. I attended Vanderbilt University where I studied literature in Spanish and English literature. Outside of tutoring, some of my favorite hobbies are tennis, writing and reading because I'm a total nerd, and also natural building. I like to build houses out of natural materials. And then finally, whenever I go to the gym, I love to scooter back from the gym home on one of those Lime scooters, so that's what I like to do every day. I started the company 6 years ago, but I've been tutoring for over a decade, starting at Vanderbilt and continuing ever since. So my biggest score improvement on the SAT is 330 points, and my largest score improvement on the ACT is 12 points. I think I first figured out at least one factor that really contributes to making an expert tutor about a few years into being a tutor myself. I recognized that I was able to effectively read my students' minds. Now, I'm not actually reading their minds telepathically. It's more akin to something that you'd experience like at a magic show, right? To the audience, it feels like pure magic what's happening, whatever the magician does, but to the magician, right, there's all the things that a magician is doing is a product of years of experience and recognizing of like how to kind of manipulate certain things so it appears to be magic, right, using sleight of hand. That's basically what happens with an expert tutor, right, that a tutor has so much experience with what students do, let's say with test prep, answering certain questions in specific ways that, for me personally, I'm able to, when going through, let's say an SAT or an ACT, I'm able to not only have a decent idea of what questions students will probably get wrong, but when they get them wrong, I know I with fair accuracy, I'm able to tell exactly what answers they're picking that are the wrong, which wrong answer of the wrong answers they're picking. And with all of that knowledge and marrying that knowledge with a deep understanding of the student, I have this immense power to move the needle for the student much more quickly than they'd experience in the classroom, or if they were working with another tutor that didn't have years of experience. And so at the end of the day, it seems like I might be reading my students' minds, and they tell me that all the time. However, the reality is that what I'm able to transform like how they learn and the speed at which they learn to a degree that just they wouldn't experience any way else. So it's both what I realize what a major factor is when we talk about expert tutoring, but also it's something that opens the door for a new way of thinking about education that I'm extremely excited about.